Joining me on India First is R.P. Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP. Rashid Kidwai is a political analyst, has been covering the Congress for very long. And Atikur Rahman is a researcher and a scholar on Islamic studies. R.P. Singh, what's the logic of tweeting a video that's over a decade old unless the Congress says it's to divert attention or polarize voters, or the Prime Minister has no achievements to speak of his own, and that is why is abusing the Congress, as Mallikarjun Kharge puts it?
Gaurav, Congress Manifesto, page number 6, para number 2, states that it will alter the constitution for raising the capping of the reservation. Supreme Court has said no, but they want to raise it. For whom? One. Secondly, page number 8, para number 7 of the manifesto. I'm talking the last manifesto. I'm not talking about 2009 or 2014 manifesto. I'm talking the 2024 manifesto. Congress will ensure that there will be, like every citizen, minorities have freedom of choice of dress, food, language, and personal laws. Minorities for Congress is only Muslims, nothing more than that. They don't ever treat us as minorities, because in their regime, never ever the National Commission for Minorities had a chairman other than a Muslim. I mean, they always had a Muslim as a chairman of the Minority Commission. Now, let me take it further. Just another 1 minute. Page number 24, para number 5. More women and persons belonging to SC, ST good enough, OBC good enough, and minorities will be appointed as judges of the High Court and Supreme Court. So what is all this? And then, how can we forget, Mr. Rahul Gandhi in 2018 has said in Kashmir, it was quoted in one of the newspapers, which has never been denied, that we are a Muslim party. We are party which will support Muslims. So, and also there have been a lot of other statements on record where they have been claiming themselves a Muslim party.
Let me get Rashid Kidwai to respond, because the BJP says Congress wants to, and the Prime Minister said that, Dhaka dalenge, steal SC, ST, OBC quota and give it to Muslims, accusing Rahul Gandhi of appeasement politics. Sir, the decade-old video, according to the BJP, shows that this conspiracy has been in the making for over a decade. Rashid Kidwai.
Thank you, Gaurav. I think there is a, much ado about nothing. You see, the quota for Muslim is a, quota within quota, and it's grounded on, the social and economic backwardness of Muslims. Here, my friend R.P. Singh is making it look as if, you see, Muslims are, doing some, grave wrong. You see, the idea of reservations in the Indian Constitution was supposed to be a temporary instrument for 10 years, even for SC, STs. There was no provision for backward classes. Then Mandal Commission came and it was implemented. Now in Mandal Commission, there are certain castes, economic groups are mentioned who are Muslims and who are getting benefit of reservation in many BJP ruled states.
So certain Rahul Gandhi, Muslim castes, as you very rightly pointed out, certain.
Yeah. In Aligarh, Rahul Gandhi was speaking and he used the specific word backward Muslims, and he accused Mulayam Singh Yadav of not doing that, not giving a quota within quota for Muslims. So here,
however, in Karnataka, is it certain Muslims, and I'll come to that point, or have all Muslims been put under OBC in Karnataka? And okay, you want. Let me bring it.
Karnataka.
Okay, R.P. Singh wants to quickly respond.
Another 1 second. You refer to Karnataka. In Karnataka, there's a special offer for Muslims for 3 lakh subsidy. For if they buy a new auto, they'll get 50% subsidy only for Muslims. Here is the ad of the Karnataka government.
So, what is wrong in it? See, the state's a responsibility of the state to eradicate, backwardness, social equality. There are affirmative actions for various sects and communities on grounds of Gaurav on economic and social backwardness. Here, my friend R.P. Singh is, making it look as if it is some kind of, grave crime has been committed.
Okay.
Can I answer that?
Quickly, before I bring in Atikur Rahman.
Well, no crime, but make it for backward economically weaker section. Why only for Muslims? Just say anyone who belongs to economically weaker section will get advantage of 50% subsidy if they buy an auto. But why specific for Muslims? That's the reason. And then there are Christian minorities also, there are Sikh minorities also, there will be poor from those minorities also, but never, because for you it's a vote bank and you are always ensured you appease them for a vote bank politics.
Atikur Rahman.
Not you, Congress party. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not you, I mean Congress
No, I would
party.
have clarified that point. Rashid Kidwai is a very well-respected analyst who joins
my
us.
apologies, sir. I said my apologies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Atikur Rahman, the BJP points out Karnataka as case in point. All Muslims put under OBC category. Is everyone backward? Should there not be a study first? Who is backward? What are the parameters that need to be set? The BJP, and you heard RP Singh right now, there are other BJP leaders who say that all of this is being done only for Muslim appeasement politics, and they draw a pattern that the Congress, whether it's bringing the communal violence bill or a series of other actions that were taken, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's statement that minorities, especially Muslims, particularly Muslims, have first right on India's resources.
So, Gaurav, the Karnataka reservations which they have disbanded has been upheld by the Supreme Court. So, I do not understand how it is not a contempt of court on the part of the BJP or the Prime Minister to bring it again and say that it is based on religious grounds. If it had been on religious grounds, the Supreme Court might have not upheld it. Secondly, this Muslim quota thing is very much deeply connected with the Muslim appeasement. So if the Muslim appeasement has been going on since years together by the Congress party, may I ask my good friend Sardar Sahab that why the Muslim community is so educationally and socially backward still now? The prevalent conditions of the Muslims are more severe than the SC and ST. And may I know how many recommendations of the Thatcher Commission been implemented by the Congress? Zero. Despite the Ranganathan Mishra Commission so equally. So despite no reservations for the Muslims, it says that you are appeased. If we are appeased, Gaurav, why is our abysmal social educational background continues?
Okay. RP Singh, you want to quickly respond? Because when the Prime Minister accuses the Congress of trying to alter the soul of the Constitution, Congress says it's not on the basis of religion, but on the basis of social and economic backwardness. It's not illegal. The BJP is resorting to dog whistle politics in midst of elections, sir.
I'm sorry, I have to read again the page number 8, paragraph number 7. It says Congress will ensure that, like every citizen, minorities have freedom of choice. They have freedom of choice even today. There's food, language, and personal laws. What is personal laws, sir? Both my scholar friends are here. What are personal laws? And why do we have personal laws as sects? No. Why? There are only persons for Muslims, and which means let's understand. It defines as Sharia. So this is clearly mindset of just targeting a vote bank politics. I mean, let me share with you some more data. Do you know the Prime Minister's beneficiary scheme, whether it is Mudra Yojana, whether it is Jandan Yojana, whether it is the scheme, give me a second, whether it's scheme, the Subhagya scheme, whether it's the gas scheme, or whether it's the roof on the head scheme. Every scheme, Muslims have benefited almost 30 to 36%. It varies from scheme to scheme. 30 to 36%. Population is 14 to 15%. Have we ever raised question on that? No, but because they have the first right. I mean, if they are poor, they are entitled for it. They are economically weaker, they are entitled for it. Not as a quota.
Okay, Rashid Kidwai, respond to this point, because the BJP also says it's not just Rahul Gandhi. I want to draw your attention to a statement made by then Law Minister of India, Salman Khurshid. This was on the 18th of September 2011 in Hyderabad. He said, and I quote, we may have to make some changes in the law regarding giving reservation to Muslims in government jobs and educational institutions. What we want to give is on the lines of Andhra Pradesh has already done. So we will follow the Andhra Pradesh model very closely. Andhra Pradesh model is to be taken nationwide. That was the plan. Salman Khurshid referred to it in 2011. So the BJP's point is Congress only wanted to shore up the Muslim vote bank and not every minority.
Gaurav, it proves the point that now the BJP has an ally called TDP, and TDP in this election, assembly election as well as Lok Sabha election, has promised, quota for Muslims in Andhra Pradesh.
Half truth. Half truth.
Why is it a half truth? Then you see an entire thing. Just let me complete. And the entire effort of the quota within quota started.
Let me just enlighten you.
Please go ahead.
Please go through the Please, sir, request. Please go through the NDA manifesto of the Andhra Pradesh. It doesn't mention about the Muslim quota. No, any party can have. When it has come to alliance, we have a manifesto, which is an NDA manifesto. With
But
BJP
I wanted to,
and
for
other
the
parties
moment,
on board.
stay on that one particular aspect of Muslim appeasement. Atikur Rahman, you want to quickly respond to the point that's being made repeatedly that all of this is Muslim appeasement politics and not uplifting all minorities.
So we do not have an objection, Gaurav. Gaurav, we as a community, we are asking a question and Sardar Sahab fails to answer two of my questions. If Muslims are so appeased, why are they so backward? And if they talk of Pasmanda Muslims, on what grounds they will be making such arrangements without any reservations to uplift the Pasmandas? So
Clearly, ahead of the last two phases,